Lauren Peak, bariatric nurse specialist, and I'm so excited to be here today. Today, I'm going to be taking you through some amazing steps and how to just have the best life after weight loss surgery. I want to be talking about the mindset shift from dieting to sustainable health and discuss how you, as a bariatric patient, can break free from the dieting mentality and build lasting, healthy habits post-surgery. So, a little bit about me. I had surgery a few years ago now, and I have successfully maintained my weight loss long term. I have built a solid business around this over the last 5 years, supporting many women and some men after their surgery, weight loss surgery, to be able to succeed long term, to get that weight moving, keep it off long term, and just live the best version of your life. So that's really exciting. And I just absolutely am so passionate and I just love my job so much. And it's just an absolute honor and pleasure to be able to support you. So I'm also a registered nurse. I have been a nurse for over a decade, and I really saw a need in being able to support people after surgery. So not only having had the surgery myself, but just seeing in the online communities how people were struggling to maintain their weight loss, or with the junk food kind of sneaking back in and their old habits. And I just knew that actually that you deserve better. And so that's why I show up every single day to help people like you have success long term after surgery. So, without further ado, I'm going to get into it. So, one of the reasons that people have surgery is that they want to break free from the dieting mentality. And often that's easier said than done, because surgery is a great fix for 18 months or so until it's not, right? So we get past that kind of golden age of 18 months being successful, and then all the old habits start sneaking back in. Junk food can be like kryptonite, and when you can't get away from it, it can be very sabotaging to your journey. So, what I want to do is give you some tips and tricks, some amazing tips to get you away from the dieting mentality, because what we do know is that dieting has not served you this entire time. That's exactly why you had surgery, and exactly why we can't keep doing what hasn't worked. So when we look at our dieting culture, you need to choose to make a different path, go on a different journey for yourself. So something that's more sustainable long term. And inside my coaching courses, I teach exactly how to reframe this mindset so that you are free to choose what food you are going to be eating every day, instead of feeling like food has power over you and food is all consuming and dictating your every move across the day. So after you have breakfast, you're thinking about what's for lunch. After lunch, you're thinking what's for dinner. That can be completely overpowering, and it doesn't give you the control that you need to be able to make conscious decisions around your food. So when we break that dieting mentality and build healthy habits after surgery, it's really around changing that, reframing that mindset, and then equally creating sustainable food options that you actually enjoy. Because if you're not enjoying the food, it's a diet. If you are going hard for 3 days and then you fall off the wagon, if you get to 3 days, that's a diet. If you are able to live a really structured routine in terms of your eating that is varied as well, but equally tastes amazing, and you can do that 80% of the week and allow yourself those treat meals, allow yourself to have a little bit of variety, that is a sustainable diet. So when we do this, we need to look at the habits that you're implementing into your life and breaking them down into small, achievable steps by habit stacking, and by making sure that you are consciously aware and making the decisions around what habits you're going to be implementing into your day. So that is exactly what you need to do to create sustainable health. And inside my coaching courses, I teach you step by step how to reframe that mindset, how to create a sustainable healthy lifestyle rather than living by this diet, that diet. I have meal plans. You don't have to follow them because it's around creating a life that suits you. And so a lot of specialists in the space will be like, you need to have 3 meals a day. What they don't tell you is that if you're a shift worker, if your lifestyle is dictated by external factors like shift working, like being a school teacher, for example, where you can only eat at certain times, or maybe you're on duty during recess, or maybe you're looking after small children and you just eat when you have to, when you get a chance. And so it's actually not around eating by the clock, it's around eating what suits your day-to-day lifestyle, because what suits you might not suit another person. And equally, maybe you don't have the ability to cook. And so then it's looking at what am I going to take for a packed lunch so that I'm not buying food every single day. Can you see how the small little manageable steps where we can actually take a really deep dive into your diet and the way you eat actually enables you to have success? One of my favorite sayings is if you make a plan, you prepare to succeed. If you fail to plan, you prepare to fail. And so what that means is that if you set yourself up for success with meal planning and knowing exactly what you're going to be eating, you're less likely to wait too long to the point where you get starving and go for anything in the cupboard. And actually, you just enable yourself to be able to make amazing decisions around your food because you've already planned it. You already know what you're going to have. And please do mix it up because although humans are creatures of habit, sometimes it can get a bit boring. And so making sure you have a bit of a variety so that you feel like, oh, I've got a bit of a treat today. And when I say treat, I don't mean treating yourself with lots of sweets, but equally, if you're okay with what you are choosing, then that's okay too. But it's a lot around the balance of what you're eating when you're eating. So if you're keen to join any of my coaching programs, please get in touch with my team at the link below. I'm going to give you, as part of watching this podcast, an absolute awesome freebie for dining out, which we will talk about in another episode. But check out the freebie around dining out after weight loss surgery. It's my survival guide and being able to choose all the right things, all the things that are going to serve you really well, keep you full, keep you fueled, away from that snacking mentality while you're out dining. Because I know after surgery, I was totally overwhelmed around the decisions around what do I eat when I go out, and then feeling guilty around what was left on my plate and what's the chef going to think, and all those fun stories that run through your head. They don't actually mean anything, but mentally, it's that game that we play. And then it's like, am I making the right decision? Am I always going for the sweet drinks, or am I always going for the cakes? Do I feel that social pressure? So download the guide because that's going to help you make some really amazing choices while you're out and about. And it's got filled with tips and tricks to help you stay on track while you're dining out. So yeah, that's it from me today. Stay tuned because there's going to be lots more episodes of this podcast, probably with Aurora in the background getting bigger and bigger. But that is it from me. I am excited to see your journey. Reach out, share me messages on Instagram around your successes, your fails, your wins. I really just want to know what's going on in your world, and I just want to support you. So I love you all. Go forth, enjoy your life, and I will see you in the next episode.